welcome to my 22-week bump date. I actually paused there for like a half a second because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually 22 weeks today. Well, actually, technically it was yesterday. Sorry that this is a little bit late. Brian woke up this morning, Friday morning, with terrible food poisoning. So, of course, that kind of delayed our filming, and of course, then that delays editing process and all of that. So sorry that this is late. You know, sometimes things just get a little bit crazy. But yes, I'm 22 weeks and I just really want things to start slowing down now. I think that there's a point in your pregnancy where you really want things to hurry up. That's usually that first trimester. Hurry up and get to this part or get to that part. And you really can't wait to just feel the baby. And now that I basically am experiencing a full pregnant belly, which is actually big enough to be a little bit uncomfortable, but not too big enough that I'm absolutely miserable. And I'm also enjoying the movement. So I get to enjoy every single thing about pregnancy right now, and I just want time to slow down so I can just completely relish in just pregnancy and this baby. And it's just so exciting that at this point I just want things to just relax a little bit. Yeah, it's just been really, really exciting and really fun. Like I said, my belly is getting to that point where it's just a little bit uncomfortable. I'm definitely having some crazy pains and just a lot of, I just chalk it all up to round ligament. I don't know if it actually is. It's usually sharp or dull or whatever pains. My back has been just extremely aching, and I can definitely tell that it's from the pulling of my belly. So, you know, that's just something I'm going to be dealing with, and I'm fine with it until when I'm going to bed, and that's when I'm miserable and I want to cry my eyes out. And I know it's only going to get worse. I know that. So bedtime has been a little bit more difficult for me. One thing that is amazing is that when I sleep, I am like a baby when I sleep. As soon as I fall asleep, I'm good. So all I know is I just have to get to sleep, and then I'll stay asleep, like pretty much no matter what. And if I can't, I start getting really, really sad. As you can see from behind me, I don't know if you can tell or not, but you probably saw it in my intro, I finally purchased my crib. This was a huge purchase. Well, not a huge purchase, but a huge decision for us. We went back and forth. Should we get the mini crib? Should we get a regular crib? Should we get a crib with a changer? It was just this ridiculous conversation that went back and forth. What color was a whole nother discussion. So it was just like a big decision. In the end, the thing is that I want a changing table. And I know a lot of people are like, you don't need a changing table. That's not necessary. You can change the baby on the bed, or you can change the baby on the floor. But I personally believe, especially with me and Brian, we are the kind of people that like things to be very organized and in their place and how they're supposed to be. And I know that it's necessary for us to have it. And maybe in the end, we don't really use it, but I know that especially in the beginning, we're going to want it. And as a cloth diapering family, I think that we're going to be more interested in being more organized with our cloth diapers. Instead, you know, we may not have the option to just throw the baby on the bed and easily change the diaper real quick. It's a little bit more of a process, I think, since we're cloth diapering. So I just feel like I really needed that. Because I wanted a changer and a crib together, obviously, the best option for me was to go with the mini crib. So that's what I ended up doing. I'm really excited about it. I'm just so excited that we finally have that purchase, and it's in his room and it's in his area, and it's just so awesome. I will be doing a nursery tour as soon as everything's done. We still have a few more things to put together and everything, but we have a couple videos that will kind of be displaying all the cool things that we have for his nursery. Next, I kind of wanted to talk about something that I get a lot of questions about, and two, it's just kind of a hard subject to talk about because you don't want to come across in any way as like begging or coming across as ungrateful, or that the reason I'm doing this is for this reason. So I'm going to talk about my baby shower and my baby shower registry and gifts and all of that, because I get a lot of questions. A lot of people are asking me, you know, we really want to send you gifts. Where can I send it? Are you doing an online baby shower? And so I'm going to go over that right now. Okay, so first off, I am having a baby shower that my mom and, my mom is going to be putting on. I am not going to be doing a live baby shower. What I will do is I will open gifts that are from YouTube or from subscribers. And I will open them at my baby shower. And I will do a video, you know, opening them up at my baby shower with all my friends and family. So I will do that. I have registered at 3 different places. And I'm going to let you guys know where. But I just wanted to tell you that I in no way expect any gifts at all. I never imagined that anyone would even think that that people were going to start sending me gifts. I really never imagined that, but it's starting to happen. And at first it was really hard and really weird for me to accept these gifts. And I kind of realized it in this way, and it's not the case for every person. And some people live on a very limited fixed income, just like me and Brian do. And so I understand that this is not how everybody does it. But my family, they love me and are so excited for Oliver, and they like to buy gifts. There are people who love me and love Oliver and cannot wait to meet him, and they want to bless us in a way. And sometimes that way is by buying us a gift and sending it to us. And we are so grateful and so blessed by that, because I will say, just like I said, we are a young couple. You know, it is extremely helpful, and we are extremely grateful for people to send us things that are actually off our registry or anything at all. It's so helpful for us with our first new baby, and it's just been amazing seeing it all come in. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has, and if you are planning on sending them, thank you. And if you don't have the money, and if you don't feel like that's what you need to do, I enjoy reading your emails and your letters and your comments just as much. But if you want to send me one, you can. I am registered now at Babies R Us. I'm registered at Target, and I'm registered at buybuybABY. The reason I'm registered at all 3 of these places is because, well, I do have family in other parts of the country that don't necessarily have a Babies R Us near them or a buybuybABY near them, but Babies R Us has everything, and Target doesn't really have everything for babies. So I had to register at Babies R Us, but also Target, because Target is actually a bit cheaper and more inexpensive items. And then I basically registered. I tried to do it as simply as possible, but it didn't work out that way. I tried to register everything that I wanted at Babies R Us, and then like only some things at Target. But in the end, I basically have all 3 items that let's just say I needed a stroller. There's going to be a stroller on each one because I just couldn't figure out the right way on how to do it, because maybe the one I wanted was at Babies R Us, but the cheaper one's at Target. So I was like, well, if they want to buy me the cheaper one, that's totally fine. Yeah, it was just a little bit confusing, but if you want to, you can pick a store. You know my name, Missy Lanning, and obviously it'll be linked below. I am in no way asking for gifts whatsoever, but I know that there's just people out there who want to send me gifts, and guess what? There are people out there that I want to send gifts to, and I do. So I totally understand it. And then I will say that if you want your gift opened at my baby shower, which the date is in June. I believe it's going to be June 22nd, but I'll give you a for sure date. So if you want your gift opened at my baby shower, please specify in some way. If the gift is wrapped, then I'll know, or if you just put in a note, don't open this till your baby shower, I'll do that. But if you just want me to open it right away, then I'm doing that too. I open them on my Daily Bumps channel, which is a daily vlog, obviously. And I open those now. We've kind of set a schedule because we're getting a lot of gifts. We'll open them every Saturday. So if you watch the vlog on Saturday, then you'll see a gift being opened probably. Okay, so hopefully that covers everything. I totally haven't even gotten to mention the size of the baby, which is humongous. The baby is the size of a papaya, which is huge. Technically the baby is about 8.5 inches long this week, which is crazy. I know the fruits are gonna start getting weirder and weirder as the weeks go along, but this week, papaya actually doesn't smell too bad. Maybe I might try it tonight. So next, I want to talk about my doctor's appointment I had this week. It was just a quick check of my cervix, which I do every 2 weeks, and it went awesome. Cervix are still long and closed. I will say I was a little bit nervous at this one. I felt like things felt weird this week. down there, I guess you could say. Not that you can ever feel your cervix opening. I don't think that's something that you can feel. But to me, it felt different, I guess. So I was a little bit worried, wondering if they've shortened or anything, and they have not. And everything was looking great. He looked super cute and adorable, and he's just getting so big. It was just a lot of fun to get to see him. We actually did vlog it, so it's in our daily vlog. So if you want to see the ultrasound and you want to like check it out, I'll have the link below. And I will say, okay, I wanted to say that the video, or the doctor's appointment was a bit, not stressful, but I was kind of like worried, or I was just scared. You know, that scared feeling is still there, but I do think that my scared feelings are starting to definitely ease up. Things are just starting to feel really good, really just like a normal pregnancy, and I'm really happy for that. I'm really happy that I get to have what feels like a pretty normal pregnancy, and I'm just really trying to relish in it all. Okay, and then, one more thing I wanted to say is if my, the shot of me measuring my belly was not in my intro, well, that's because I lost my little measuring tape. I'm hoping that I find it before this bump day goes up, and then that you won't notice this at all, and this part will just probably be gone. But if it's not in there, then that really sucks. I still can't find it, and you can actually watch it in my daily vlog today if you want to, because it was kind of funny. I was like looking everywhere for it, and I still don't know where it's at. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my bump. Okay, so here is my bump from the front, from the side, and from the other side. I believe I have found my first stretch mark, like real stretch mark, where my mom laughs every time I go to show her, because it's just this little tiny thing that looks like a little tiny vein. It's really nothing at all, but I just am like looking and wondering if it is, and she laughs at me like, that's not a stretch mark at all. Which I know that that's not necessarily a stretch mark. I'm not worried about that, but I look at it and I wonder if that's going to become the big stretch mark. But when I show it to her, I'm like, look, Mom, I think it's my first stretch mark. And she's like, I need a microscope to look at that. Like, what are you talking about? And I just I just keep a really good eye on my belly, so I really know what to expect or what's going to happen. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so far, I don't really have any stretch marks. I just have pretend ones that could maybe become them. I think that is it for today's bump day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like this video if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
There are no words. There are no words for that one, because I was like...
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, this does not happen. Wait. This does not happen. So, I learned a lot at that point on how to help her. And... yeah, I think okay, I'm good. So, that one...